What's been described as a massive win for the Justice Department, the leader of the North Carolina chapter of the Proud Boys has pleaded guilty to conspiracy for his role in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol.
Now, he's also agreed to testify about and against his fellow Proud Boys. Well, new tonight, Queen City News anchor Ryan Kruger joins us live here in the studio. Ryan, this case in particular is huge in the big picture.
Yeah, that's right, Alicia. It's essentially the epicenter of the investigation. The Justice Department argues that the Proud Boys, along with the paramilitary group, the Oath Keepers, were both planning for days up to weeks to attack the Capitol on January 6th. Charles Donahoe, now the highest ranking member of the Proud Boys, to plead guilty.
You just stole a riot shield?
He helped the first person breach the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. And now, Charles Donahoe, seen here carrying the riot shield used to shatter the windows, has agreed to testify against the other members of his group. The Kernersville resident and leader of the North Carolina chapter of the Proud Boys pleaded guilty on Friday to conspiracy and assaulting officers. He's the highest-ranking member of the group so far to cooperate with investigators.
We should treat the Proud Boys as a gang. Violence is sort of key to membership, but also key to designating in-group and out-group.
According to prosecutors, Donahoe was planning the attack in the days leading up to the January 6th, all in hopes of stopping the transfer of power to President Joe Biden. Donahoe is also part of a federal lawsuit with another North Carolina resident alleging the Proud Boys and the paramilitary group the Oath Keepers coordinated the attack.
I think what you're going to end up seeing is that there are probably discussions happening between particular members who sort of straddle the line between the two groups or know people in those groups or sort of social network friends of people in those groups versus like a truly coordinated plan of attack.
Donahoe's testimony could also shine a light on the Carolinas' involvement in the attack. Court documents show that federal agents recently took out search warrants for a home in Belmont of an alleged Proud Boy member. Those same documents say one of the organizers of the attack also made a trip to the Carolinas in the weeks before for planning purposes. And Charles Donahoe could face more than 25 years in prison for the conspiracy and assault charges. Alicia?
Thank you, Ryan, for that.